guys, welcome once again to the Journey TV. Did you know that the EFCC actually went after Pastor E.A. Adeboye? And I wonder why. They went after him. According to Baba said that they came after him because he bought a private jet. And I don't know what's the crime in buying a private jet, because Baba also said that he did not buy this private jet for pleasure, but because he needs to do the work of the Lord. Imagine Baba traveling to several countries within 48 hours. How do you want him to book a flight and be everywhere? He has branches in every state in Lagos and so many local governments. He needs to be in so many places. People would say he could allocate or tell people to go for him. No, sometimes your presence really matters when it comes to the prophetic. When imagine a very strong man of God always sending someone to a branch, go and tell them. No. Sometimes those pastors, other pastors, they need to see you. They need you to even pray for them. Believe me, pastor. The truth about it, we say, if imagine a very let's just say a very strong man of God praying for you, even if you do not believe, there's a way you feel immediately in your spirit. You might not believe, he might tell you, okay, by tomorrow you're receiving 100 million. You might just be wondering, where will this money come from? But deep down in your heart, something would move you. Let me allow you hear Baba talk.
They sent E.F.C.C to come and probe me. Where did he get the money to buy a jet? Etc., etc. The noise was much. Then one day, I was flying. Because I didn't buy a jet for pleasure. The work has expanded to a level that there's no way I can do it by commercial traveling. But if you want to travel by commercial, you have to wait for their timetable. If I have to wait for their timetable, I won't be able to do what God wants me to do. To give you an example, I finished our European convention in Spain one night. 33 nations gathered.
So that was Baba that just spoke. So what do you think? Why did the EFCC go after him? Because he bought a private jet? He has said it already. It wasn't for pleasure. And do not forget, this man is an anointed man of God. He has gone far and wide. Branches all over the world. So them going after him, they have the right to go after whoever they want to, but for the fact that they didn't arrest him, they did not see anything in him, and I believe his finances were actually all legit, and they let Baba go. But what do you think about this gist? Do you think the EFCC should start going after pastors when we have politicians, so many, that are eating our money? They're eating our money, buying expensive cars, millions of naira wristwatches. They plenty. I don't want to start mentioning names. I beg. I didn't come here to talk about politicians. I don't want to start mentioning names, but what do you think about this gist? Leave a comment on the comment section. Let me bounce on to the number 2 gist of the day. According to a certain pastor, he said that if a certain person does not win the gubernatorial election in Akwa Ibom State, his hand should be cut off. And hear me. And after he said this, let me allow you hear him talk first before I bounce onto it.
To all his allies, all the people working with him, if Basial Bab does not become the governor of Akwa Ibom State 2023, cut off one of my hands. Cut off one of my hands on social media. If Basial Bab does not become the governor of Akwa Ibom State comes 2023, cut off one of my hands. I make this vow, and I say it on media. You dare the power of God, you will see what the power look like. You will understand where the power is dancing to. I never came out one day and said Basial Bab will be a governor. until when the Lord ministered to me. Until when the Lord showed me. The Lord showed me of the governorship when there was no structure on ground. The Lord showed me of the governorship when there was nothing on ground. I am daring anybody from the whole of Akwa Ibom State. If any man born of a woman brought up by CS become the governor of Akwa Ibom State 2023, and it is not Basi Alba, cut off one of my hands. Cut off one of my hands. I'm the Jeremiah of this nation.
Did you hear the pastor talk? According to him, he said that Basi Akpan was going to win the gubernatorial election in Akwa Ibom State. But this prophecy did not come to pass. You know, sometimes there's something about life I have come to understand. Sometimes people play with your psyche. People can predict things. I could predict who would win Lagos State with common sense. You could say it because you already know the ruling party would not leave Lagos State. You already understood what they were going to do. It was just common sense, and this was why so many people didn't come out to vote in Lagos State, because they knew what was going to happen. If you go outside, you know what would happen to you. All those kind of intimidation, they did it on social media, tribalism and everything they did just to win that gubernatorial election. Then this one came up, called himself a prophet. I do not know how strong he is, but if God truly told you that Akpan was going to win, then he was going to win. I have dropped so many prophetic predictions about this election on my channel. You can go back and see. Every pastor that I posted, prophecies came to pass. All the pastors I posted, from Tibeton to Pastor Passion, their prophecies came to pass. But there's this pastor in particular in which I am following right now that said Peter Obi would be arrested, which I'm going to give you. I'm still going to post. I have posted something about that. You can go back and check on my YouTube channel. So many times people just play with your site because they want to trend. People bounce on the bus and feel it's going to go their way, but you cannot be playing with God now. It not go happen. It not go happen. So what should we do to this pastor now that the candidate he said was going to win and did not win? He said we should cut off his hand. So I beg, anywhere when I see the pastor, don't be me saying you. So what do you think about this gist? Please leave a comment in the comment section. Like this video if you have not liked, and also share with a friend. Don't forget, you can now hit us on Twitter at The Journey TV. Thank you guys for staying tuned. Bye for now.